Welcome to the deep dive. Today, Leonard, you've given us quite the collection of searches. It looks like we're zoning in on golf, specifically the Masters, and a couple of big names, Rory McIlroy and Justin Rose.
Yeah, definitely. It's a fascinating mix.
So our mission, basically, is to sift through all this curiosity and pull out the main stories. We're looking at the 2025 Masters, the whole career Grand Slam chase, and how these players, Rory and Justin, have fared at Augusta over the years.
Right, and the searches cover a lot of ground from, potential winners and leaderboards for 2025, which is interesting given it hasn't happened yet.
Shows the anticipation, right?
Exactly, right through to Rory's family life. It's quite comprehensive.
Okay, let's dive in.
So first off, that buzz around the 2025 Masters is just undeniable from these searches. You see, who won the 2025 Masters 2025 leaderboard? People are already keen to know.
Even before ball's been hit, it just shows you the pull of Augusta, doesn't it?
It really does. And all those searches like Master Standings today, 2025, who is winning the Masters right now? People clearly follow this minute by minute when it's happening.
Oh, absolutely. You've got the Masters scoreboard, Masters scores, Masters final score. They want the data.
And the drama. Look at all the playoff searches. Masters Playoff 2025, Masters Playoff History, last Masters Playoff.
Yeah, playoff at the Masters, playoff for Masters, playoff in Masters. People really get invested in that possibility.
And they want the details, too. Is the Masters Playoff sudden death? How many playoff holes?
So, what is the current format for that? Is it still sudden death?
It is, yeah. Sudden death. They start on the 18th hole.
Okay.
And if there's still no winner, they go over to the 10th. Back and forth until someone wins a hole outright.
High stakes. Designed for maximum tension, I guess.
Definitely. No messing about. And then, of course, the searches lead to the prize itself, the green jacket.
Right. Does Rory have a green jacket? That's a big one we see. And has Rory McIlroy won a green jacket? Same question, different phrasing.
It's the symbol, isn't it? More than just a trophy. It means you've conquered Augusta National.
And speaking of Augusta, lots of searches about the place itself. Where is the Masters played? Obviously, Augusta National.
Yep. And even specifics like Augusta 18th hole and what par is the 18th hole at Augusta National?
Which is?
It's a par 4, a famously difficult finishing hole.
Ah, okay. And we see Butler Cab in Augusta. That's where they do the presentation, isn't it?
That's right. The winner gets the jacket put on them in Butler Cabin first for the TV broadcast before the public ceremony. It's all part of the tradition.
Tradition is key there. We even see Masters Sunday as a search. It's like a national holiday for golf fans.
It really is. And the constant need for Masters updates, Masters news, Masters highlights 2025. The interest doesn't just stop on Sunday night.
No, it carries on. What about moving day? That pops up too.
Ah, moving day. That's Saturday, the third round. It's called that because that's often when players make a big move up or down the leaderboard, setting the stage for the final round.
Gotcha. It's all about positioning. And look, searches for past Masters too, like 2011 Masters and the 2024 Masters leaderboard. People remember the history.
The 2011 Masters is particularly relevant for Rory, actually.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, let's pivot to Rory McIlroy then. Because, wow, the number of searches for Rory McIlroy, Rory, it's huge.
It really is. And so much of it ties directly to Augusta. Rory McIlroy Masters finishes, Rory scorecard today, Masters leaderboard, McIlroy.
But the dominant question overwhelmingly is, has Rory won the Masters in all its forms? Has Rory ever won? Did Rory win? How many Masters has Rory won?
It's the million-dollar question, isn't it? Or maybe the green jacket question, because he hasn't won it. That's the key piece missing for him.
And that directly links to the other big theme, the career Grand Slam. We see Rory McIlroy Grand Slam, Rory Grand Slam.
Exactly. Because the Masters is the only one of the 4 majors he needs to complete that career Grand Slam. He's got the others, the Open, the U.S. Open, the PGA Championship.
So just to clarify for everyone, the career Grand Slam means winning all 4 of those big tournaments at some point in your career.
Yeah.
Not necessarily in the same year. That's the actual Grand Slam, which is even rarer.
Precisely. And only 5 players in history have done the career Grand Slam. So it puts Rory's quest into perspective. Every April, the focus intensifies.
You think the fact he hasn't won it yet makes the story even bigger each year?
Oh, absolutely. It builds the narrative, the pressure, the expectation. It's immense.
Makes sense. Beyond the course, people are curious about him personally, too. Rory McIlroy age. How old Rory McIlroy?
Yeah, and where's Rory McIlroy from? Lots of searches pinpointing Northern Ireland, even Holywood, Northern Ireland, his hometown.
Right, and family searches, too. Rory McIlroy parents, Rory McIlroy dad, Rory's parents, even asking if they're still alive.
It shows a real connection fans feel. And mentions of his daughter, Poppy McIlroy, and that Poppy McIlroy putt search is probably referencing a cute moment from the par 3 contest.
Oh, yeah.
That humanizes these global sports stars. Okay, back to golf. Rory McIlroy major wins. How many majors does Rory have?
He has 4. 2 PGA championships, 1 U.S. Open, 1 Open championship.
And the key search here. When was the last time Rory won a major?
That would be 2014, the Open championship at Hoylake. So it's been a while now, over a decade.
Which again just adds more weight to this Masters narrative every year.
Definitely. And people are even interested in his team, like his caddy. Rory McIlroy caddy. Who's Rory's caddy?
And they know the name, Harry Diamond.
Yep, Harry Diamond, his childhood friend. That partnership gets a lot of attention. Even searches for Harry Diamond net worth, believe it or not.
Wow. Okay, let's switch focus a bit. Justin Rose also features prominently. Justin Rose golfer, Justin Rose Masters. Another very popular, very well-respected player. And like Rory, there's that recurring question. Has Justin Rose won the Masters?
So has he?
He hasn't, no, but he's come incredibly close. He's finished second twice, I believe, including losing in a playoff to Sergio Garcia in 2017.
Ooh, tough. So the searches for Justin Rose Masters history and finishes would show that consistency, those near misses.
Exactly. He has a really strong record at Augusta, even without the win. That keeps him relevant in the conversation every year.
And similar to Rory, people want to know about his majors overall. Justin Rose majors. What majors has Justin Rose won?
He's got 1 major title. He won the U.S. Open back in 2013 at Marion.
Ah, okay. So he's got 1 major. Rory has 4. Both still chasing that green jacket.
That's right. And again, we see searches about his background. Justin Rose from? Where is Justin Rose from in England? Fans want that connection.
It seems like understanding the player's journey is important to our learner.
It adds depth beyond just the scores, doesn't it?
Totally. Now, let's bring it back to that term that keeps popping up around Rory, but is a concept in itself. The Grand Slam. So many searches trying to define it. What is a Grand Slam in golf? What is the Grand Slam of golf?
Yeah, it's clearly a term that resonates, but maybe needs clarification.
Yeah.
As we said, it's winning those 4 specific tournaments: the Masters, the U.S. Open, the Open Championship, or British Open, as I'm still call it, and the PGA Championship.
And the career Grand Slam is winning all 4 over the course of your career.
Exactly. The search is for career Grand Slam golf. What is a career Grand Slam in golf?
Yeah.
People are trying to grasp that distinction.
Why do you think this achievement, the career Grand Slam, holds such mystique in golf?
Well, partly it's the history. Only 5 players have ever done it. It requires incredible skill, longevity, and the ability to perform on very different types of courses under the highest pressure. It's golf's ultimate test of versatility and greatness over time.
And those 5 names are legendary, right? We see searches for Grand Slam golf winners, golfers with career Grand Slam.
Yep. Gene Sarazen was the first. Then Ben Hogan, Gary Player, Jack Nicklaus, and Tiger Woods. Absolute icons of the sport.
Wow. So when we talk about Rory trying to complete it, he's aiming to join that very small group.
Precisely. It elevates the discussion beyond just winning another tournament. It's about cementing a legacy among the all-time greats.
And we see the tournaments themselves mentioned. Golf Grand Slam tournaments, 4 majors in golf. People want to be sure which ones count.
And it's interesting to see FedEx Cup standings pop up in there, too.
Yeah, what's the connection there?
Well, the FedEx Cup is the PGA Tour's season-long points competition. It culminates in the Tour Championship and crowns the season champion. It's a huge prize, lots of money, but it's separate from the majors. It rewards consistency throughout the year, while the majors are about peaking for those specific 4 weeks.
Got it. So related but distinct. Okay. And just rounding things out, there are general terms like golf masters, masters tournament, even the typo that matters.
Yeah, happens to the best of us.
And Happy Gilmore. Someone's having a bit of fun with their searches.
Or maybe they just watched it again. It's a classic.
Plus mentions of other players, Tiger, Phil, Scheffler, DeChambeau, showing awareness of the wider golf world.
Right. It paints a picture of someone who follows the sport quite closely, using the Masters as a focal point.
Okay, learner. So pulling this all together, what have we really seen? There's clearly a huge anticipation for the 2025 Masters, a really intense focus on Rory McIlroy's quest for the green jacket and that career Grand Slam.
Yeah, and a related curiosity about Justin Rose's own strong history at Augusta, even without a win. Plus, a fundamental interest in understanding what the Grand Slam actually is and who's achieved it.
So here's something to think about, learner. We see so much focus on who won or who hasn't won yet, but what do you actually find more compelling? Is it that final moment of victory? Or is it the whole journey? The years of trying, the near misses, the storylines like Rory's Grand Slam chase?
That's a great question. What is it about these long-term quests in sports that really grabs us? Is it the struggle, the potential for history, the sheer perseverance?
Lots to chew on there. Maybe for your next steps, you could look into the stories of those five career Grand Slam winners.
Hmm.
Or perhaps dig deeper into Augusta National itself, what makes that course so uniquely challenging. Or even explore the kind of mental game needed to compete at that level.
Yeah, these searches are just the beginning, really. There's a whole world of golf history and drama to explore.
Absolutely. Well, thanks for diving deep with us today.